going on, my almighty, powerful fellow spirits? They were talking about, man, how, you're not here for the purpose of making everyone else around you happy. Contrary to that belief, you're here to actually help and assist yourself to be happy. Because, a lot of us were raised in the church, a lot of us were raised in the mosque, and, we believe that we need to do something for somebody else so God can reward us in this lifetime so we can go to some kind of heaven when we die. Well, if you keep doing that, if you keep helping other people, you'll always come up as less. Some of us have this deep urge to be of assistance to others. So much that it becomes a deficit upon our own lives and upon ourselves. In fact, if you're a little bit like me, you're gonna find yourself in a position where you don't really have a much of a life because you're too busy living other people's lives. You're too busy helping other people with their life, and what are they doing for you? Nothing. So you can't make your life about other people. Just because they get up and they go to the beach, don't mean that you gotta get up and go to the beach. Just because they put their pants below their ass, don't mean that you need to go put your pants below their ass. Just because they don't want to go to school doesn't mean that you don't gotta go to school. So just because we see our environment and the groups or our associations around us in our one-on-one relationships participating in particular patterns that are popularized by the dominant culture, doesn't mean that we need to go join up with them and be a groupie. Contrary to popular belief, you should actually be a loner at first, and you should really hone in on what you're personally really good at. What's your personal niche in life? What is what makes you stand out? What do you notice about yourself? What do others notice about you? Because people hardly are able to see themselves, but other people are usually able to see you. And so when people see you, when people see your value, they're going to want to benefit and profit from that. So, remember what you always bring to the table. You bring something to the table. People might mistake your kindness for weakness, but you need to be able to draw the line, and you have to be able to create the boundaries for that line to be clear. Because if you let them step on that line second, you let them cross the line third, you let them cross the line fourth, then eventually you create an environment for that person to impede upon you. And then that environment becomes toxic for you. And then you ask yourself, why is this person doing this? Well, you created the space for that person to be doing that. And so we have to pay very close attention to what we're doing personally to add to the situation, because it always takes two to tango. That person is going to try that with another person. That person is going to try that with another person. That person is going to try that with another person. How come it worked on you? On, us kind, compassionate, intuitive, helpful, Jesus worshiping, Allah loving people. Well, because, we have a wrong moral system about how the world works and, how things should be done. And it could be tough because, when you know how to do things only one way in your life, then how are you supposed to change what you've always been doing, what's always been getting you by, what's always been, quote unquote, keeping you alive? Like, what can you really do to, get yourself out of that habit pattern that you keep putting yourself into just via, how much time and energy and memories. Too many of us, including myself, are too busy thinking about memories in the past rather than being busy envisioning the future. See, this is like a part of alchemy right here. When we go back into our memories, we're going back into our water element, our membranes. What has our cells deeply been embedded with as far as a reality, as far as a structure, as far as a feeling, a sense of going about things. But envisioning, now, a lot of people, let's say even like Abraham, for example, Abraham saw God first as a fire. Moses saw God first as the burning bush. And all these are just allegories for your ability to envision something in reality, in real time. Literally, you're able to do this right now. Go think about an elephant, then think about a rabbit, think about a carrot. So you're able to take your mind and you're able to envision things with your mind. And your mind can bring these visions to the now as if they are reality. Well, before you have even helped your friends and been kind to them and all that, you had to first envision it, and then it became a feeling, like the feeling anchored itself. You became the water element, which is something that lasts longer than fire. Because fire, fire comes and goes in and out of reality. And if then becomes the water element. And then you start to communicate about it. Air, logic. Oh well, I just want to help you out because you're my friend. Praise Jesus, brother. Okay, 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 okay. See, that's where you gotta draw yourself a new line. That's where you gotta establish new boundaries. That's why people gotta learn how to say no in their lives rather than thinking that they need to participate with everyone, every person, place, or thing. And you may think that you consciously have a choice, but really subconsciously and unconsciously, you have built a firmament, a wall around you that prevents you from seeing any other possibility from existing. Oh, so yeah, friend, I need you to come, take care of my car. Need an oil change. Also I'm getting a new car. Can you like pick me up? And then all that stuff is no problem. That's cool. But when you do it so much that it becomes a detriment to your own life and becomes a detriment to your own progress, that's when you wait. That's when you may just want to call it quits, because now you see you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, and these two things you will never get back. Your time, your energy, you will never get that back. Your time, it will never come back. I'm so thankful that I'm so young and I'm still and I'm understanding this now. I'm accepting this reality now, because when you look at the top 1% and you look at the people running the world, they're all really loners. Elon Musk is a loner. Jeff Bezos is a loner. All those guys are loners. All of them are loners because they know that the average person, the 99%, the people, not you, because there's no you watching this video if you wasn't part of the 1%, really, because the 1% has nothing to do with a social status. It has to do with the mentality that you approach life with, because your mentality lives forever. And when you have the right mentality, man, you will attract riches. You will attract a great relationship. You will do all these things. Sometimes a lot of these people that are be on the top be supported by shadow government funding based on them carrying certain agendas and things like that. So you might see them getting the support, but really behind closed doors, they're sad, they're annoyed, they pissed off, they don't know what to do. And if they would, the attention would be the artificial attention, the artificially constructed attention would be taken away from them, swept right on their feet, kind of like how like Jake Paul was about to get censored and he was crying and begging YouTube or whoever, his manager, to put him back on game and things like that. Yeah, that's the power that they have over people, because they've created this system, the cistern, to process your mentality and to make you pretend like you are something you're not. Because there's no way that if you know yourself that you should be begging anyone else. There's no way that you should be negotiating. Well, you can negotiate, but you know what you want out of life. So if you know what you want out of life, there's no way that you're going to be sitting there pretending like you lack, pretending like you need something outside of you, pretending like you need that friend, you need that, even that person that's pretending like they need you for something. They really don't need you. They just really got accustomed to needing you. So you being a kind, gentle, honest, whatever word you want to put on it, compassionate person, you're really actually just serving their detriment and your own detriment. Their detriment because now you're training a person to think and feel that you're going to be there for them, and allow them to use you as a resource, time and energy to manifest with it whatever they need to do it. And whenever you don't give that to them, when you cut that off, they're gonna get very manipulative. They're gonna get very weirded out. Because they're gonna want to be in that position so badly again. Of yeah, I can call this person. I can ask for $500. I can ask this person for their car when I need it. If you're gonna do that, then just keep in mind, man. They're not gonna like it when you cut off, when you pull off the power cord, because you've been the power cord the whole time. So they're not gonna like you cutting off the power cord. But two, it's a detriment to you, because again, you're wasting your own time and energy. You're wasting your youth. You're wasting your life. You're wasting your vigor. You're wasting what God has put you on earth for you here to be, for what you're here to experience. So don't give in to the ways of the world. Find your way and ascertain that and learn that and have mastery over that. And then when you elevate to a new level, the people around you, they will either elevate to a new level or they will just go down and have to deal with a new devil. I mean, you don't even have to address their negativity or nothing like that. You just have to stay on your purpose and focus on what you're here to do, what God put you here to do, because you already know it. You've been doing it since you was a kid, but now you have to be reminded again as an adult. Because between that travel of you being a baby, now you being an adult, a bunch of shit happened. It could be positive, it could be negative. All those experiences are meant for you to build your mind up, so you can start to create that reality that you so ever want. Because I know what I want, and I'm gonna get exactly what I want, so long as that I continue upon my path. It has no choice but to manifest, because the universe has nothing to do with this physical reality, this illusion. This is just how it looks like, these social media platforms, whatever. But if you're resonating on a high level, intensely enough, whether it's joy, abundance, fear, greed, worry, doubt, the God will give you exactly what you want. If you go to the grocery store right now, some people are going to be pissed off, some people are going to be mild, some people are going to be happy, some people are going to be joyous. Every and each person with one of those people, they have prayed to God to the outcome they have wanted. So when that person around you is using you, manipulating, yeah, they were praying with their mind on that outcome to find a person around them in the vicinity that would be kind enough to, include their stupidity as a part of their life, so they can, do whatever they got to do. Whether if they can't get $20, whether they need some favors from you every now and then, they've been looking for that, and they've been praying for that with their mind, because for whatever reason, that's just what they know how to do. So don't put yourself in a position where someone is sucking your energy, sucking up your time, because you should be looking at your time, and you should be allocating it, your time and your energy, so you can create the lifestyle that you've always wanted. I love you guys, I appreciate you, and there's not much that you could do about it, because I'm in love with myself, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to start to become more in love with yourself. Because when you look in the mirror, you should be like, man, I'm the bomb.com. And you might not believe it right now, but the more you say it, the more it's going to ground itself into that reality. And there's more things we have to discuss when it comes to psychology and things like that. So stay tuned for that as well. But the more that you anchor an emotion in your mind and start to make it a part of your being, it has no choice but to manifest. Because now you're telling the brain, this is what I believe, this is what I want. And you gotta do like the ruler. You gotta go by increments, degree. Because you can't go from I'm ugly, I hate myself, I'm worried, I'm doubtful about life and my actions and what God has given me, to I'm the shit, I'm the bomb.com, and I can do whatever I want. Now you can, if you're willing to go through those experiences, because your nervous system, your body is not going to want you to do that opposite thing that you've been doing for so long. So if you've been saying yes to everybody on the phone, saying no is going to be really difficult, and it's going to be really strange to your mind. Your cells, your neurons, they're going to be like, bro, you don't even believe that, dog. Come on. But you have to act it out and see that it works. Damn, well, this person left me alone? Oh, shit, okay. It wasn't that hard. And then you keep maintaining every day. You keep testing your beliefs, and you keep seeing, damn, well, that belief wasn't helping me. Let me do something different than it, so I can create a new, different type of reality. So every day you entertain a new belief, and that's what I do. Every day I entertain a new belief. Every day I get rid of an old belief. Every day I amplify, and things get hard in life, but it's about the vibration. This is a physical illusion. The economy can crash tomorrow. Shit doesn't matter. It's not your responsibility. It's them good old boys' responsibility. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, the government, that's they shit. They've been harvesting people's energy for eons, bro. Eons. That's they shit. So don't worry about that. What you need to do is worry about yourself. Because you know how many people become more successful in recessions and things like that? Especially for what I'm doing. Like, people are actually now more depressed than ever because of the pandemic or whatever. I see an opportunity. Some people see, stress. Nah, society's not functionable. But the people running the world, they see an opportunity. They're like, yes, we can domesticate them even more. We can give them more bullshit laws, more bullshit rules, and they're going to accept it because they are not cognitively functioning at their highest. So they're trying to exhaust you guys' energy so they can implement Satan's plan, basically, type of shit. But, I love you guys. Appreciate you. I talk a lot, man, so I don't want to talk too much. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Infinitely, you better believe it.